Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD.
Yeah, we've been playing this for a while now.
Yeah.
So if you haven't noticed, we already killed Ganon, and we've already ran for the
Hyrulean.
Hyrulean presidential campaign, and we lost to
A Yeti.
We lost to Sleepy Tingle.
Sleepy Tingle. Yeah.
You know, because he gives you that same look that Biden does.
Okay.
Very creepy.
I'm pretty sure, well, at least not in this game, but in some games, Tinkle owns slaves, and I'm sure Biden also owns slaves, so.
Indirectly, probably.
Probably, yeah. Anyway. We haven't played this in a while. Again, like I said on the podcast that went up this week, I'm so sorry about the recording schedule. It's been rough, but we're getting back into it. My schedule's clearing up. We're getting off of the post-holiday slump. So
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
not emotional, just productivity wise.
Oh yeah, I'm just now starting to take orders for custom work for people.
Oh yeah.
And so I've been taking apart this what is it called? It's a popular way of carrying your things now. It's where it's
like a satchel.
It's kind of like a fanny pack, except you sling it around your shoulder.
Oh yeah.
And the guy's like, "Hey, can you make this bigger for me?" And I was like, "Well, I could do this." And he's like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And I'm like, "I'm gonna try to keep it under $40." But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, he's gonna probably end up spending at least $60 just with how much time this is taking me.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not charging him for the leather that I'm using to modify it, because I got the leather for free. So I was like, I'm not gonna charge him for that.
Yeah.
I'll just charge him for my sewing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's an awfully epic business practice, actually. Because most anyone, I mean, even me, I would still charge for the leather even if I got it for free, unless it was crappy leather.
The leather's okay. It's not bad leather, but it's not leather that I'm like, ooh boy, this is good.
Yeah.
Because if it was good leather, if I actually paid money for it, because like I said, I didn't pay any money for this leather. It was given to me. Now, if I was producing multiple items out of this leather that I got for free, then yes, I'd charge for the footage of leather, but I'd probably only charge enough to where it's a reasonable amount.
Yeah. So, just to kind of explain what I'm doing, because I realize that I kind of just go through this game and we just talk, but I'm blitzkrieging straight through the game.
Yeah, you have to take meth to do this.
Yeah, basically. What I just did is I went back to Telma's bar to get the new update about the next temple that we're supposed to go to.
Okay.
So that's what I did.
Do you have to do that to get to the next temple?
I don't know. I assume yes.
I know a lot of games worked like that back in the day.
I did not even know this character was here. I didn't go this way last time. Agatha. It is the bug girl.
She looks less deranged in this one.
I think this is the only game she's in.
Really? I thought she was in another one.
She's in Hyrule Warriors.
Interesting.
But I don't think she's in any other official Zelda title.
I guess people would argue that she's technically in Ocarina of Time.
Is she?
There's another girl, looks different, but she also is obsessed with bugs and weird things.
It's finishing up here. Okay, other side of the castle gate. Interesting. Yeah, she's a weirdo, but
all the good
I did not
ones
know
are.
she was there.
Okay, Gabe.
I want to get to this chest. How do you get to this chest? Honestly, it might be a item that we can't get yet, or we can just hop up on this.
Just climb it. Breath of the Wild is crap. It looks like you may have to go through a hole in the ground that leads to tunnels, and then you go up and
something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, there's a portal in the sky.
Yeah, that's over there. But yeah, it's just up there looking like a darn motherboard.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. I have not played Tears of the Kingdom in so long.
I have not finished it yet, which is weird because Breath of the Wild is my favorite game.
It's really good.
One of my
I've been
favorite games.
distracted. I have played and beaten Lego Indiana Jones.
No, that was a week ago that you started talking about that you got to like level 1. Got through level 1.
Yeah.
And you beat it already.
Yeah, I beat it in under 20 hours.
I mean, that's not surprising, but like, man, you just went straight through it.
100% did that game. And I'm like, all right, I think I'm confident enough to do this for a live stream.
So funny.
Like, if I did 4 live streams, 5-hour live streams, I'm like, all right, we're going to beat this in 4 runs.
Yeah.
I'd have to, like, spend an entire Saturday for that.
Yeah.
But that means I have to get a capture card so I can upload it to YouTube as well.
Yeah. There's actually a new capture card that also has like a thing for a microphone that just came out.
Okay.
And it's like 300. Like it's cheaper.
Oh.
It's cheaper than the other one that I showed you that was 400.
Uh-huh.
And it has more features. And it's made by a more reputable company.
See, that sounds like it'd just be very... Okay. Everything about technology sounds overly expensive to me because I don't quite understand technology.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't sound worth it, but also sounds like it's much easier to work with than other capture cards.
So much.
Also, my computer screen seems to be messing up or something. I don't know if it's like I need to update something or what, but just like...
You could probably check it out.
I've checked stuff out on my computer, seeing like if there's viruses or whatever, and they say, no, there's no threats.
Yep.
I was like, okay. I don't know why I keep having these like weird graphical glitches. Usually on YouTube. It could just be YouTube.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could just be YouTube though. I didn't even pay attention to what I was supposed to do, but apparently I did the move correctly. So after a shield attack, then you can press A to do a helm splitter. Cool. Epic.
Nice.
Shing. Helm splitter. Cool. So I did something fun.
Okay.
I went to Alabama 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And on our trip back, also I just realized that this whole like series on YouTube is just our podcast, but just the gaming conversations. Like it's just a different side of us, but it's just the podcast, but with a background. Like those TikTok videos.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're gonna be like playing Minecraft and like doing weird stuff.
Yeah. There's something down there, but I don't know what it is, and we kind of need to get back to the main mission, so I'll leave that for later. But I did something fun. I played so it's like an 8-hour trip from Alabama to back home, and I played, I'm not joking, all 8 hours I played Stardew Valley. Straight, did not stop.
Jeez. Does that game have like an actual storyline to it?
Kind of.
Okay, because I've never played it.
It's not like a story, but there's like, you get to know people, and then like your relationship with people is the story.
It's similar to what is it?
I mean, there's Harvest Moon, which it's
Harvest
a lot
Moon.
like. Yeah.
I was thinking about Terraria when you first mentioned it because that is also a game that you and my brothers played a lot of.
Yes.
Which I know nothing of.
It's pretty good. It's just it's not my favorite, but people love it, and I understand why people love it more than Minecraft. But I'm just a creative type, and I like building things. I've always loved like blocks and Legos. So Minecraft was my thing. Terraria has a lot less like building.
Does it have more story?
It has more fighting. It's pretty much combat. Okay, so basically there's an ancient temple over here that we need to get to. It has an ancient power that can help us with Hyrule. Will we help? Yep. I knew you would. Now cross the gorge. Here's my helpful partner. Do you know what it is?
It's a bird. It's a chicken.
It's a golden cuckoo.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, chicken.
All right, where's the peanut oil?
Or that peanut oil in the pickle juice. I'm gonna make some Chick-fil-A. Oh, I
Dang. Dang.
somehow didn't miss. Oh my gosh. Okay. So,
Is this the same temple, just a different spot
no.
from like the beginning?
No, it's not.
Oh,
I forgot the controls for this. Here we go.
I'd have laughed so hard if you just threw the chicken.
That would be funny.
You're like, uh-oh, broke the game.
Uh-oh, soft locked the game. Okay, cool. This thing surprisingly does fly really fast. Also, so there's this thing,
Sheikah stones.
but like normally you like sing to them, but apparently it's like not one of those. Or a howl, I guess you don't sing, but
They probably just removed whatever content was associated with
guess.
it.
It's really weird. Secret Grove or Sacred Grove.
So I found out that I can get a computer monitor, I think under 200, that has 2 HDMI ports, so I can hook up my Switch or PlayStation or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm considering getting that, but I'll probably wait until later this year.
Yeah. Also, secondhand monitors is a good thing to look for because usually they're not broken. It's just people upgrade.
Yeah.
Also, we got this goober back. The
annoying dude.
It's not Skull Kid, but it's Skull Kid. It might actually be Skull Kid. I don't know his name, but he's
I do find it weird how like Zelda games are never really consistent and yet consistent at the same time.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, they're generally the same game, but there's always like, oh, well, this thing's actually called this, and it's a different thing. And then all the people that play the games who are like not like super nerds are like, no, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Stop.
Come here. Just poke you in the butt. Yeah.
Dang. Like, you jabbed him pretty good.
Yeah. Stab children. Stab the forest children.
I want to say something interesting happened this week, but I really don't know.
I don't know. There's a Poe up there, which you're supposed to collect those, but we're 100%ing the game, so.
Oh, goodness, I forgot. It snowed on Monday.
It did snow. The snow has been weird here in Missouri.
Yeah, like, it was enough snow to where I was like, you know what? It's not worth going to work in this weather. So I just stayed home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like, there's enough snow on the road and, like, just slush where it's like,
Oh, yeah.
even if I can maneuver around this, the chances of somebody else not knowing how to drive in this is pretty high.
Yeah. I actually, I didn't work in the morning Monday.
Yeah, like, I think right after, like, 1:30 to 2, the roads are fine. But I just used that day to clean my room.
You know what happened, though?
What?
The Super Bowl happened.
Oh, yeah,
on
it
Sunday.
did.
I worked the whole time.
Yep. As you should.
As I should, as a DoorDash driver.
As somebody that recognizes how much money that could be made.
And also the fact that I really don't care that much about football, even though it was the Chiefs, and I'm a big Chiefs fan because I grew up in Missouri my whole life. But I made $140 in one night.
It's pretty good.
It wasn't even hard. After the Chiefs won, I made $40 in an hour.
Jeez.
People were tipping like crazy.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. By the way, for anyone who is wondering what the puzzle is for this, you just follow the lamp light through the doors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's usually something about like having to follow something. It's in Ocarina of Time, it was the music. The louder it gets, the closer you are. I don't really know what it is in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, it was the Korok Forest. The wind blows in the direction that you're supposed to go.
Oh yeah, that's right. It took me a while to figure that one out. It says like I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
I had to actually look it up. Now for this, the music when you're in the room that the kid is in, you can hear him playing the music. So he's just hiding. Oh gosh, this is hard to do. There we go.
Oh gosh. It was
Shoot
like it
children.
Oh goodness. So as at work on Tuesday and during the meeting, they're like, the guy that's hosting the meeting said, "Hold on, it stopped."
Oh, the camera glitched. Wow.
That hasn't happened in a hot minute.
Man, we've had it's been a long time since we've had a problem with the recording.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So Tuesday you went to work.
I went to work and the guy hosting the meeting was like, "All right, so what is everyone looking forward to this week?" Just like he didn't really have anything solid, so I was just like, "Okay, cool." And he's just asking us what our plans are, what we want to learn, that kind of stuff. And so I mentioned how it's like, okay, I'm planning on putting together like a emergency response kit for like something bad happens. I have first aid. I have whatever I need to like handle a situation.
Wrong button.
So I'm in the process of putting that together. The backpack that I got for this, very small, very light, and it's meant to be very like discreet. And so got that in today. But Amazon says I'm supposed to be getting it like on the 26th.
Oh, that's
and I'm
weird.
like, interesting. If they send me a second one without me purchasing it, I am gonna not say a thing and just give it to someone.
Yep.
Probably you.
I will definitely take that for sure because I seem to be the person that all my friends immediately call when they have a problem. They're like, "Hey, I'm stuck on the side of the road. Call Josiah." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll bring you some radiator coolant or whatever. I'll jump your car."
Yeah, so you'll just be able to like put any
First aid stuff, yeah.
simple, like it's not a very big bag, so you can't fit much in there, but it's really good for like the essentials of crap hit the fan. I'm moving. I'm going somewhere.
That's good, especially because I'm like a youth leader, and so if a kid gets hurt, having proper first aid stuff and like tourniquet and whatever.
Yep. Which hopefully you'll never need to use a tourniquet.
Yeah.
I do think it would be a good idea for us to take training classes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because
or at least like look it up.
Yeah, like looking it up, just knowing how it works is useful, but having the extra training goes a long way as well.
Definitely.
So,
real quick, what do you think the solution to this puzzle is?
Isn't it going to be similar to the one that we did before, where you have to like have them like do a little dance essentially? And
you would think so, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not the solution to the puzzle. This actually took me a little while. I almost Googled it. The solution to the puzzle is to go back over here where we got the Master Sword. Grab your sword and just put it back in.
Okay. What weapon will you use after that?
You get it back.
Oh.
It just disappears because, like, of course it does. Why wouldn't it? That's the obvious solution to the puzzle. Duh.
No, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. It took me so long. I was like, what other thing could I interact with in this room? I was like, oh, there's the pedestal over there. Let's check that out. And that was the solution. Also, this is crazy. So first it drops like 6 of these.
Uh-huh.
And then there's like 80 keys.
Jeez, they just what?
It's actually ridiculous.
Were you at church last week?
Not at that one.
Oh,
I was at I actually went back to the church I was going to, that family was going to.
the one that Seth and Katie still go to.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Is there a reason for that?
I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, okay. I didn't go to church last week because I was so tired.
Yeah.
I was in bed sleeping until like I think 11
Dang.
or 12.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Cuz like I think for that entire week I got like maybe 5 hours of sleep a night. Which some people are like, well, that's plenty. It's like,
Yeah.
no, it really is not. At least not for me.
Yeah. I know people that are like, that's fine. I get 4 hours of sleep and are super energetic. And I'm just like, I need 8 or I'll die.
Like I can function off of 5 hours sleep. I can function off of 4. Heck, I've functioned off of 3. It's not fun, especially if you go an entire week with that.
Yeah. I mean, I've driven for 9 to 10 hours off of 2 hours of sleep before.
Was that like 2 years ago when we were driving?
I think so, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, that was... Even this year, we got to my parents' house for Christmas, and I slept pretty much most of the first day.
Yeah.
And then the second day, I napped throughout probably about half of it.
Yep.
And I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm supposed to be hanging out with friends and doing things. But I just couldn't. I was so tired.
Now this is cool. I'm pretty sure this is like decently similar to the Ocarina of Time, Temple of Time.
It's very
supposed
similar,
to be
but
the same building.
the stained glass is a lot more ornate. Granted, it's also 10 years older.
Yeah.
Actually, no, probably no.
Well, this game is 10 years newer than Ocarina of Time, so like of course it's gonna be
When did it come out?
2006.
Okay, yeah. Dang. Because, like,
Yeah, and Ocarina of Time came out in what 1996?
I want to say is in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, kill it.
Don't worry, he's not important yet.
I swear.
He's
Don't like
literally
that.
just here to show us that when you walk up to the stained glass, it disappears. That's the only thing he's here to show us. Which everyone would have figured out anyway. They would have just been like, oh, cool, stairs, walk up. Whoa, the stained glass disappeared. Like, they did not need to show us that it would. Anyway, here is one of the weirdest temples. The Temple of Time. All right. And that's where we're going to cut this episode. It's actually, I went a little longer than I wanted to, but that's all right. That's all right. A little extra content.
I was just responding back to Pastor Chris. 'Cause he's like, hey, I didn't see you last
Oh, really?
last week.
That's
I
funny.
missed you.
That's sweet. That's really sweet.
I never really know how to respond to people that way because it's just like, hold on, what do you want from me? I have not had good experiences with people in the past.
That's true. A lot of pastors are like, why aren't you tithing?
It's you
like,
smell
nutty
like
bear.
you're sinning over there.
Why don't you come to church, you sinner?
I smell sin. I want that to be my new, like, making fun of pastors persona. It's just like, I smell the sin in here.
I need a t-shirt that says, I smell your sin.
People are like, how did you know I smoke weed? And you're like, this is just a joke.
You just ratted yourself out, man. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, that is the episode. Join us next week. And we're going to do the Temple of Time.
This is going to
At
be
least
good.
half of it. Bye-bye.
Eat some nachos.
Yeah, that's your daily quest.
Yeah, eat some nachos.
Eat nachos. Bye-bye.
Later, taters.